Waiting is an art. Celebrating Advent means being able to wait. Waiting is an art that our impatient age has forgotten. It wants to break open the ripe fruit when it has hardly finished planting the shoot. But all too often, the greedy eyes are only deceived. The fruit that seemed so precious is still green on the inside. And disrespectful hands ungratefully toss aside what has so disappointed them. Whoever does not know the austere blessedness of waiting, that is, hopefully doing without, will never experience the full blessing of fulfillment. Those who do not know how it feels to struggle anxiously with the deepest questions of life, of their life, and patiently look forward with anticipation until the truth is revealed, cannot even dream of the splendor of the moment in which clarity is illuminated for them. And for those who do not want to win the friendships and the love of another person, who do not expectantly open up their soul to the soul of another person until friendship and love come, until they make their entrance, for such people, the deepest blessing of the one life of the two intertwined souls will remain forever hidden. For the greatest, most profound tenderest things in the world, we must wait. It happens not here in the storm, but according to the divine law of sprouting, growing, and becoming. Waiting takes time. Waiting is difficult. Waiting is hard. And what Bonhoeffer is trying to remind us of is that there's this immense joy that comes from waiting to fulfillment. In a letter that Bonhoeffer wrote to his fiancée from prison, he says this: "Be brave for my sake, dearest Maria. Even in this letter even though if this letter is your only token of my love this Christmas tide, we shall both experience a few dark hours. Why should we disguise that from each other? We shall ponder the incomprehensibility of our lot and be assailed by the question of why, over and above the darkness already enshrouding humanity. We should be subjected to the bitter anguish of separation, whose purpose we fail to understand. And then, just when everything is bearing down on us to such an extent that we can scarcely withstand it, the Christmas message comes to tell us that all our ideas are wrong, and that what we take to be evil and dark is really good and light because it comes from God. Our eyes are at fault, that is all. God is in the manger, wealth in poverty, light in darkness. No evil can befall us. Whatever men may do to us, they cannot but serve the God who is secretly revealed as love and rules the world in our lives." I love Bonhoeffer's perspective, a man in prison wanting to see his fiancée. And he says, whatever these men can do to us, these Nazi SS men who ran these prison camps that Bonhoeffer was in, these evil people, whatever they can do to us, but they cannot but serve the God who is secretly revealed as love and rules the world and our lives. Even though the world is bearing down on us, as Bonhoeffer says, even though it seems like everything is coming in, the great reality is that God can break through into your life in the form of love. He puts this passage in. "A shoot shall come up from the stump of Jesse, a branch shall grow from out of his roots. The Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. His delight shall be in the fear of the Lord. He shall not judge with what his eyes see, or decide by what his ears hear, but with righteousness he shall judge the poor." Isaiah 11, 1-4. Are you waiting with anticipation this Advent season for the coming of the King? Is your life revealing the love of God to your neighbor this Advent season? I want to encourage you to wait with anticipation.